Greetings YouTube, coming at you with my first video for this channel, and I thought I'd talk about what got me into Wicca and how I've come down this path and how basically it's become a part of me. I was raised by two very loving parents as a child who were Catholic and still are. But the more I grew up, the more I questioned certain tenets of the beliefs and how one's religion qualifies one to enter an afterlife. And that was basically the big question for me. And it really came down to the logical thinking. It's not about your religion. It's about how spiritual you are, and how moral and an ethical life that one lives on. How they enter their afterlife, and that was the first thing. There are other things too, really, that got me down this path into Wicca, but mostly it was that. It was that first thing, you know, the afterlife, that I said to myself, how does the Christian God view people who haven't heard His word, or that have and choose not to worship Him, but to live a good life, as upstanding as they possibly can? And it really dawned on me, you know. I'm not sure the word exactly that I want to use here, but it just made a lot of sense that for a person to live a moral and ethical life to the best that they can, to be denied an afterlife is just ridiculous. So that's basically the big thing for me. But mostly also is the way I feel connected to myself and to nature at the moment, and the way that I am spiritually now. I feel freer than I was almost 10 years ago when I was still a Christian and still Catholic. But it really comes down to how much love you have for yourself in your heart. And I think that's what Wicca is really all about. It's about having love in your life, and loving as many people as you can, and having compassion for others, and basically being there for the people who are in your life, and the people who you choose to be with in your life. And I really can't see any more than that being the basis for really having a moral life. I know I'm saying that a lot, but it really strikes true with me, and I'm glad that I've chosen. Well, I really feel like I haven't chosen Wicca, but more it has chosen me because of the questions that were laid before me and the way my eyes and spirit have opened up. So really, that's what it is for me. I'm really glad to be where I am spiritually, and just now exploring the things that are Wicca and all the ins and outs of it, and starting to learn about all the various things that comprise Wicca and paganism. I'm not sure really where I stand between the two. I think maybe I'm more on a middle ground. And just to put this out there, I don't disbelieve in God anymore, but I really believe that there is a God, but that God is more neutral than He is good or evil. I still believe in hardcore good and hardcore evil, but in order to really truly see everything for what it is, you have to be right there in the middle. You have to look around and say, what's good, what's bad, what can I take from the world, what can I take from each religion and incorporate into myself, what really comprises me for the person that I am. So I'm just putting that out there. I'm glad that I've established this new YouTube page for myself and getting myself out there in the community, because for the longest time it's been an appeal for me, and I'm just glad. I'm glad that I've found this spiritual path and that I'm here. I've chosen my peace and my peace has chosen me. So I just gotta say, glad I'm here, and blessed be to all of you.